Okay, welcome to your 60-minute Apana Vayu sequence. You don't actually need any props, but if you're someone that feels a little bit tight in the hamstrings, I do suggest a block. And let's just get started with a little bit of a chat about Tantric Hatha Yoga. So Tantric Hatha is the science of energy management. What we're essentially doing with Apana Vayu is we're focusing a lot on the forward folding action. It's invaluable for those of us, which is basically the whole world, who live with really busy minds, really kind of busy lives, stressful situations, and it allows us. It allows the energy to descend in the body and the mind. So it's what happens a lot is we're living from like the neck up, and what Apana Vayu does is it just brings the awareness back down into the body. So it gets us really into this stable, steady place where we're able to make decisions with the whole of ourselves rather than just the mind. It's a lot around physical and mental elimination. So the elimination of emotions that we don't need to carry, along with obviously food. And it teaches us acceptance and forgiveness and the real true art of letting go, like knowing what we need to keep hold of and knowing what it's really important to let go, to pass on. Okay. So forward folds, they have the energy of accepting, forgiving, grounding, and it basically makes us better sleepers, better digesters. For the women amongst us, our menstrual cycles are a lot more in harmony with the natural way that they should be as well, because that's another aspect of elimination. And it allows us to letting go. I'm talking about like letting go of things in life that we don't need to hold on to, like maybe it's an experience that's happened, maybe it's a resentment towards someone or something, maybe it's just, a situation in our life that we really struggle to not keep picking up. That's what Apana is all about. All right, let's begin in standing. Feet are about hip width apart, hands on your belly. Close your eyes down. And let's just begin to breathe in and out through the navel center. So I want you to feel like your knees are soft. You have an abdominal breath where you feel the belly press out as you breathe in. And the belly draws in as you breathe out. And then just working with this a few more rounds. Start to really place your mind's eye in this part of your body, and particularly from the navel center down. Okay, beautiful. And then relax your arms by your side, and we're going to work with it's all about extending the exhale in Apana. So this exhaling is the let go, is the elimination. So inhale the arms up. We won't count the breath to begin with, and then exhale the arms down. Keep a little soft bend in your knees, and then inhale arms up for 4, 2, 3, 4, and exhale down for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale up for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale down for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale up for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale down for 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last time, inhale up for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale down for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I'll turn to the side to show you this, but you can stay as you are. So your hands will come just underneath your butt cheeks, so just where your hamstrings insert there. Always keep the knees slightly bent so you're not locking out the knees like so. And then inhale, lift up through the chest, collarbones spread wide, and then forward fold as you exhale, sliding the hands down the backs of the legs. Let the back of the head go. Hands on the shins, come into a halfway lift, inhale. And then forward fold as you exhale. So let the back of the head go, keep the knees bent. And we'll stay down for one full breath in and out here. And then using your hands still to the backs of the legs, come all the way up as you inhale. The collarbones spread wide. And then forward folding as you exhale again. Keep the back of the neck relaxed. You can bend your knees as much as you need, and then hands on your shins, come into a halfway again. Keep the chin tucked under so the back of the neck is long. And then forward fold as you exhale. And this time we'll stay down for 2 breaths. So you can get the breath into the navel so you feel the belly press out onto the thighs as you inhale. And then feeling the navel draw back as you exhale, so just lightly stoking the energy in that place, particularly just below the navel, so the lower part of the abdomen. Then press through the legs, come all the way up, inhale, collarbones spread again. Keep the chin tucked in and then forward fold as you exhale. And again, we want to come into a halfway lift so the chin is tucked, the back of the neck is long. And then folding forward as you exhale, and this time we'll stay down for 4 breaths. It's really interesting, particularly when we're working with Apana Vayu, that we're not doing anything in the practice that would cause us to contract and grip. So even though this pose can feel quite intense through the backs of the legs and the back of the neck, and even though we're drawing the navel back, still feel for like a real sense of ease as you practice. And actually see when you breathe out, whatever is being held in your body, see that move out. Right, next breath, come all the way up, inhale, you can bend the knees as much as you need there. Keep the chin tucked under as the arms rest by the side on exhale. Just feeling that quality of energy, notice how you feel much more anchored down, away from the mind. Awesome work, and then come to stand with your feet, so they're about 3 feet apart. They can be narrower, they can be wider, but try not to overstrain the distance. And then take the arms out to the side. And we're going to inhale there. I'll show you one movement. So we'll do this together, and then exhale. The left hand comes down, the right knee bends, and the right arm reaches up. So inhale to come up. No count on the breath just yet, and exhale, the right hand down and the left arm is up, left knee is bent. Inhale to come up. And then as you exhale this time, we go down for 8. This is the left hand. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Inhale up for 4, 2, 3, 4. Changing sides, exhale for 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Inhale up for 4, 2, 3, 4. Left hand down for 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Inhale up for 4, 2, 3, 4. Right hand down for 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. One more round each side. Inhale up for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale left for 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Inhale up for 4, 2, 3, 4. Right hand down for 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now inhale up for 4, 2, 3, 4. Collarbones spread. Exhale left hand down for 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then we're going to hold there. So stay in the pose. The right arm is parallel to the left, reaching up. Try and externally rotate the left arm a little bit so you're not kind of overextending the joints there. You can have a tiny little bend through the right knee if you need. And then do something with the neck that isn't straining. So look somewhere that doesn't strain. And then we'll continue with the breath. So it'll be an inhale for 4 and an exhale for 8. I'm going to let you guys count that for yourselves now. Let's just take one more there. And you inhale for 4, feel the spine lengthen. When you exhale for 8, maybe there's a twist in the navel center there. But again, continue to keep ease in the body. And coming all the way up on the inhale. We'll just pause there on the exhale, let your arms rest on the thighs, but keep the legs at a distance. And again, just feel into the shift of energy so you'll feel again there's this downward moving force. And let's go to the other side. So inhale the arms out, 2, 3, 4, right hand down for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And you're going to take the left arm up this time. You can look down Or you can look to the side or up. You can keep a bend in the left knee, but again, there's a habit of us pressing the right shoulder forward here. So I want you to externally rotate the right arm so that that shoulder head moves back, like down towards the hip there. So there's quite a lot of space around the neck. And then let's go back to the in 4, out 8. You count for yourselves. But again, no strain, no aggression in the body. It's active still, like it's not as though we're just having a rest here, right? But it's about being able to, we want to embody the calmness of this Vayu. And so we take the pause in that manner, even though we still feel this heat, there's still challenge, there's still strength building for sure. We talk in yoga about Stiram Sukham Asana, the strength and softness together. Next inhale, come all the way up. Arms by the side as you exhale. Try and keep the chin tucked under so we stop the rush of prana going up into the mind and we keep it between the pelvis and the crown and the chin. It's the chin lock. Hands on the hips. Just going to kind of integrate that with a forward fold. So as you inhale, lift the chest, collarbones spread. Bend the knees as much as you need and then fold forward as you exhale. Just come up onto the fingertips, take a halfway lift. So you can have your hands on blocks here for sure. And then forward fold as you exhale. So we're going to add a little bit onto the breath now. So it will be an inhale for 4, an exhale for 6. And then hold the breath out for 2. And again, I'll let you count for yourself here. Just noticing what kind of bubbles up for you in the holding of the breath out, particularly. Next inhale, come all the way up. Keep the chin tucked under. Arms by the side as you exhale. Just toe heel the feet together there. Pause, let the energy do what it needs to. Notice the fluctuations in the mind. And then step the right foot forward and the left foot out. So we're setting up for pyramid pose. The pelvis straight ahead left toes turning as much as you can, and don't over stretch your legs again here. So maybe 3 feet or something like that is plenty. And then the right hand will come to the lower back and the left arm will reach up by your ear, and ideally keep the arm by your ear as you fold. So we'll inhale up for 4, 2, 3, 4, and then extending forward for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep the arm by the ear, come up, 4, 2, 3, 4. So that's your inhale, and then down for 8 on the exhale. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more dynamically. Inhale, 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now come up halfway. So you want to feel as though your torso is parallel-ish to the floor. The bicep by the ear, and we're breathing in for 4 and out for 4. So we're just going to stay here a little bit. This is the purification process. We get the energy of Apana in enough to know what it needs to eliminate it and what it needs to keep. You're doing great. If you're still here, take one more full breath in and out. And then come all the way up. Inhale. Fold forward as you exhale. This time both hands to the floor. Come into the forward fold. And then walk your hands forward. Keep the left hand on the floor. Take the right arm straight up and lift the back leg. So you want to keep the left toes pointing down towards the floor. The twist of the navel to the right as the right arm reaches skyward. And then the legs, the inner thighs squeeze into the midline. So again, steady breath in and out, in 4, out 4. With each out breath, drawing the navel back towards the spine. Then release both hands, lower the back leg down and forward fold over the front leg there. Again, you can have your hands on blocks, or if you need to have your hands on your shin, that's fine too. Just try and make the focus about lengthening the spine. So take any rounding out of, particularly out of the upper back. And then we've got a 1-to-1 ratio of the breath, in 4, out 4. Alrighty, coming all the way up on the inhale. Step to the top of the mat as you exhale, with both arms by your side, little bend through the knees there. Shoulders away from the ears. Let's change sides. Just it's simple. Take the right leg back. Left hand comes to the sacrum, right arm up by the ear. Inhale up for 4, 2, 3, 4, and then extending forward for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale up for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We've got one more. Inhale up for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale down for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then coming up into the halfway. The chin is tucked and the breath is steady. So we're inhaling 4, exhaling 4. Now the mind will throw up all sorts of things in this particular pose. This is where we're working with tapas, which is about the purification of what we call samskaras, or layers of beliefs, conditioning, and our job is to stay and breathe. And then the next inhale, come all the way up, so you feel that rush of energy as you come down. On the exhale, both hands to the floor, come into the forward fold over the front leg. And then walking both hands forward, keep the right hand on the floor, take the left arm up, and then lift the right leg. So the toes are facing down. It's not about how high you can lift the right leg at all. It's actually just about twisting through the navel, squeezing the inner thighs together. I like to look down here. It's too much for my neck to look up, but if it's fine on your neck, look up. And then lower that back leg down into pyramid and fold over the front leg there. Both hands on the floor. Maybe hands on your shins. And just keep feeling like it's not about how deep into the forward fold you go here, but rather about how long and straight your spine is, which might mean that you need to come up onto your fingertips a little bit to get that. And then coming all the way up on the inhale. Step to the front of the mat as you exhale. Again, arms by the side. You can almost feel the brain emptying, right? Okay, from there, inhale, arms up, get long through the sides, keep the chin tucked, and then forward fold as you exhale. Step back to downward facing dog and pause there. Just take a breath in through the side ribs, through the back ribs. You can have the knees bent if you need. And then lower your knees down to all fours as you exhale. So we're going to work from all fours to child's pose. So we'll start in a tabletop position like so. That's an inhale. And then we go back to child's pose on the exhale. So let the forehead rest on the floor. So let's just do that without the breath one more time. Inhale, tabletop. And then to child's pose as we exhale. So I'm going to count now as we inhale up for 4, 2, 3, 4. And exhale back for 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale up for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale back for 5, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale up for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale back for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale up for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale back for 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale up for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale back for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now staying in child's pose, return to the in 4, out 4 breath. Letting your forehead rest down on the mat, like really cooling your attitude. And with each exhale, you're drawing the navel back towards the spine, but again with ease. Alrighty, from there, come down onto your belly. And I'm just going to pop my mic forward, so hopefully that doesn't damage the sound. I'm going to take a few rounds of dynamic cobra, so hands are underneath your shoulders there. Tops of the toes are on the floor, and then as you inhale, lift up into a baby cobra. So you're not coming up too high, you definitely want to feel your belly still on the floor, and then exhale to lower down. So again, inhale, the belly stays on the floor, maybe the upper ribs come up into cobra, and exhale to lower. Let's do one more dynamic. Inhale to lift up. Exhale to lower. And this time we'll come up into cobra and we'll hold it. So we go back to that 1-to-1 ratio of the breath. In 4, out 4. For me, I like to take my hands a little further forward so it doesn't jam into my lower back so much. But still engaging between the shoulder blades and feeling at least the lower belly on the mat. So you've got a little bit of pressure there on the lower part of the abdomen where Apana Vayu resides. 1-to-1 ratio of the breath, really steady, really calm. And then lowering all the way down. Pause there, take a breath in. And then coming all the way back up to seated. So we're going to work with a dynamic version of Baddha Konasana. So bring the soles of the feet together. You can have the heels away from the ground, and actually I would recommend that. If it's too much, you can bring the heels in a little bit, but try and get more of a diamond shape. And hands are on the feet, so we're going to inhale to lengthen, exhale to fold. And then inhale up for 4, 2, 3, 4. Really get that length through the spine. And exhale forward for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale up for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale down for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale up for 4, so it's straight spine. 3, 4. Exhale down for 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last dynamic. Inhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then just like we have with every other pause, feel for length through the spine as the chin tucks under, and we're going to hold here again. So in 4, out 4. Definitely not anything too intense at this stage. Next inhale, come all the way up. Just pausing there as you exhale. Now you can do this next one with your legs just crossed, no problem. If you do have the capacity for half lotus, you'll bring your left foot into half lotus. The left hand will come behind and grab the foot. The right arm will inhale up, and then you'll twist on the exhale there. So come into your version. You can do this just with legs crossed, no problem. And we're not going to be here very long actually. This is more of a Apana Vayu, which will come next week. Just a few breaths, even ratio again, in 4, out 4. Feel the sit bones plug down as the crown of your head reaches up. So you've got that long column of the spine. And then inhale back through center. Just pause there for a moment. And then changing sides. So the right foot comes on top. You can take a hold of that right foot in the half loader. So you just cross your legs. Inhale, left arm up, and then exhale, twist. Sit bones plug down, back of the head lengthens. And then you can twist from the navel, but it don't need to make this a really effortful situation. Just take it really chill, particularly at this stage in the practice where we're pretty much in Shavasana, almost. But again, that one-to-one ratio of the breath, keep the mind anchored into the breath. And then inhale back through center. Oh my God, it feels amazing. I hope you feel like that too. And take your legs forward. Now, if you're tight in the hammers, you can bend the knees as much as you need. It's not about straightening the legs, and nor is it about how deep you get into the forward fold. It's about the spine again. So we keep the spine long. So inhale the arms up. Exhale, extend forward. So that's an example, and then we'll count. So as you come up for 4, it's an inhale, 2, 3, 4, and you go down on the exhale for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, we inhale up for 4, 2, 3, 4, and exhale for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last one. Inhale for 4, 2, 3, 4, and then exhale 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Inhale halfway there, get long through the spine, and then forward fold as you exhale. Don't worry about how deep. And I want to bring in that ratio of breath where we're in for 4, out for 6, hold, out for 2. So inhale 4, exhale 6, hold the breath out for 2. Counting in your own time. Last round of the breath. Next inhale, come all the way up. Arms by your side as you exhale, just feel the length of the spine, the back of the head over the sacrum, the sit bones pressed down. And then taking that energy now into Shavasana, final rest. Take your feet out wide, your arms by the side. You can also take legs up the wall here, so if that's a better option for you, do that. But keep the chin tucked, so the back of the neck is long. And then allowing for that energy to work its magic. If you need longer, stay. Always bringing your legs together slowly as you extend your arms overhead. Just take a full body stretch there as you point your toes away. And then release as you roll over onto one side, and just take your time there. Pause, let the energy settle. And then helping yourself up slowly, slowly. Come into a cross leg or kneeling position. As you bring your hands to your heart there, feeling for what is present here now. And we take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. With gratitude to the lineage of this practice and all that is being passed down to us. We're complete with the word Namaste.